great big wily bat hanging from the top of a cavern, top of a cave. You see him, you feel that he's so ugly, but you're wrong. Because that bat, he's truly wonderful. You ever been bit by a mosquito? Ever had your blood sucked? I know you have. They're drinking you just like a Slurpee. The mosquitoes see you just like a human-shaped Slurpee, and they are slurping and slurping and slurping and slurping. And the only thing that's gonna save you is a bat. That's right, a bat with his heart of darkness, with his heart, his heart of the darkness, his heart, with his heart of the darkness, with his heart, his heart of the darkness, his heart of the darkness. That great big wily bat with his leathery wings. He's brown or he is black, and he's our savior. He's our hero now. With his mouth all full of skeeters, just eating up all the skeeters and flying through the air. You toss up your blueberry and then he eats that berry, but mostly he eats skeeters. He's a bat, he's so wonderful. Just take yourself a moment and thank yourself a bat. Say, hey, thank you, bat, with your heart full of darkness. Your heart of the darkness, the heart of the darkness, the heart with the heart of the darkness, the heart of the darkness, the heart. Darkness, the heart of the darkness, the heart of the darkness, and the heart of the darkness, the heart of the darkness, the heart. That bat now. Go out and meet a bat. Make a friend with a bat. Just be kind to a bat. They are nice and they are kind and they are gentle, wonderful parents. They have a hierarchical structure to rival even humans. Their communication is wonderful. Their education is wonderful. Their government system is wonderful. Learn from the bats now. Be more like a bat. Treat your kids like a bat now. Eat just like a bat. Live a life like a bat now. Look inside yourself. What color is your heart? If you want to be a bat, you need a heart of darkness. A heart of darkness. In the heart. In the heart. In the heart. In the heart. In the heart of the darkness. In the heart of the darkness. The heart of the darkness. That's right. Just befriend a bat. Live like a bat. Talk to a bat. Whatever you need, whatever you need. Be more like a bat. Follow yourself in deep in the dark of a cave. This next song is we are ready for it. We are ready for you. This is the single off the new album. I see you out there in your Tootsie Pops. Eating Tootsie Rolls, eating Blow Pops. I see you out there eating candy corns. I see you out there dancing beneath the full moon. I see you out there, America, eating your Fun Dips. I see you out there with your eyes. I see you out there, America, and I'm here to tell you one thing. I'm here to tell you that it's unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. 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 This is unsustainable now. reach out with your hands, grab the fruit, start to eat. Look inside yourself and know this is unsustainable. The river flows, the river flows, the river will always flow. You whisper to your children, this is unsustainable now. The walls will stand, the walls will stand. Keep out all the demons. But you know in your heart that this is unsustainable. Look around yourself at the forest, at the rivers, at the mountains and the valleys. It's unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. Every stone will fall, left unturned. All of this, all of us, where we going? Oh, and the valley carved out from a mountaintop. The river will take you where the river wants to take you. Know in your heart that you are flowing, you are falling now. Know in your heart that this is unsustainable. Money and power, women and glory and greed and fathomless depths, unsustainable now. Each of us crawling to our grave through the tides, through the time, and know that is unsustainable. Everything that we eat or drink be will be. Everything that is unsustainable. All of us looking left, looking right, looking up, looking down, and knowing in our hearts it is unsustainable. The malls are full of tears. The malls all cry now. Big boardwalk, big box store, unsustainable. Each of us now made of plastic, made of metal, indisposed, indisposable, is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. 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 This is unsustainable now. Unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. 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 This is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. Underneath your feet, over top of your head, within your hands, within your pockets and your shirt. Unsustainable now. Inside of your bones, inside of your breath, inside of your blood, inside of your skin, inside of your eyes, inside of your mouth. Unsustainable. In the forest, in the desert, in the water, in the valleys, in the rivers, everyone knows this is unsustainable. You can't hide inside your churches. You hide inside your homes. You cannot hide from the fact that this is unsustainable. Now, climb the stairs never ending. Descend into madness. Open up the door and know that this is unsustainable. There's baby birds are singing. There's crickets in the air. Each of us now is unsustainable. Would you like a small, medium, or large? Unsustainable. French fries, onion rings, unsustainable. 1 meat patty, 2 meat patty, 3 meat patty, 4 meat patty. Unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. I'm gonna do another one. Your children, your grandparents, your godparents, unsustainable. Forks, knives, spoons, all of these things, unsustainable. Cupcakes, muffins, pancakes, sheet cakes, pound cake, $1 million cake, unsustainable. Boss of Cake, Springsteen, Dylan, Jagger, all of these old men unsustainable. All the kids, all the young ones, all the people everywhere, everything you've ever heard is unsustainable. The pyramids are unsustainable. The White House is unsustainable. The Galleria is, of course, unsustainable. This is 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 unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. Unsustainable. This is unsustainable. Unsustainable. This is unsustainable. Unsustainable. It's unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. 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 This is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. Unsustainable. Unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable now. All right. Only a few people want me to do that for the rest of the night. And if those people just make themselves more known in the chat, we'll do it.
We'll do it.
Listen, there's a list, but if we don't get through the list, we don't get through the freaking list, you know what I mean? Okay, this is a song. Okay. Every day of the week, you just call me a snake, so I guess I'm a snake. Every day of the week, you just call me a snake, so I guess I'm a snake. I thought I'm much more, but you just call me a snake, so I guess I'm a snake. I live under a house, if that makes me a snake, then I guess I'm a snake. Of course I slither around with a mouthful of mouse, cause that makes me a snake. If you say that I am, well I don't wanna fight, and so I guess I'm a snake. Every day of the week, I guess I'm a snake, cause you call me a snake. Every day of the week, if you want me to be, then I guess I'm a snake. If you say that I am, then I guess I'm a snake. Just call me a snake. If you want me to be, well then I guess I will be. If you just call me a snake. And so I'm slithering. So I'm slithering. Of course I'm slithering now, cause it's Monday. And so I'm slithering. But then on Tuesday, you find me slithering, yeah. On a Wednesday, of course I'm slithering. Cause you call me a snake because I'm slithering. Is slithering is what makes me a snake? Well then what? Then I guess I'm a snake now. Every day of the week, you just call me a snake, so I guess I'm a snake. If you want me to be, then you call me a snake, so I guess I'm a snake. 7 days of the week, I just act like a snake. You point out that I'm a snake. Every time that I know, well, I guess that I know. I guess I know I'm a snake. I'm a snake. If you say, then I guess I'm a snake. Every day of the week, if you guess I'm a snake, well, then you call me a snake. You said I look like a snake, and then I act like a snake, and so you think I'm a snake. 60 days in a month, 40 days in a year, you just call me the snake. Every day of the week, you just think I'm a snake, and so you call me the snake. Hit that button at the wrong time, and that's the way it goes. That's how you know that this is real and we're not in some sort of Milli Vanilli situation. Because that's what we said. We said it's not good. This group is, if this collective is anything,
It's Milli Vanilli.
it's not Milli Vanilli.
Oh,
This is
it's
where
not.
we've been having most of our
I
internal
forgot.
conflicts.
We agreed the other
We
day.
did figure it out. We are not Milli Vanilli. Oh yeah. Grandma, can you see me? Grandma, open up your eyes. I am here. Hear my voice. Hear my sounds. Hear the sounds that I make. Am I real? Now I looked at my grandma. My grandma has eyes. My grandma can't see me. Am I even real? Grandma, just nod if you can see me. Nod if you can see me. Tell me, am I real? I can't see me. You can't see me. If we can't see me, am I real? Eyes that see. Eyes that see me. I can't see me. Am I blind? Grandma, we are wandering through a maze of our own creation. Grandma, the walls are made of earth. Earthen walls surround us. Can we see? Me and Grandma walk through a maze. Me and Grandma always walking. Can Grandma see? Each of us knows. Each of us just wanders. Each of us has eyes, but can we see? I see my grandma, she's my grandma, my grandma sees me. Am I real? Now I can't see me. Can you see me? You can't see me. So am I real? Eyes that see. I can't see me. Can you see me? Am I real? If you can't see, you can't see me. I can't see. Am I real? I can't see me. Can you see? Am I real? If eyes can't see, if eyes can't see me, I can't see me. Am I real? Grandma reaches out her hand, and I take my grandma's hands and I say, are you blind? Grandma can't see, I guess. Grandma can't see me, I guess. Grandma can't see anything. Are grandmas blind? If grandmas are real and grandmas can't see me and I can't see me, then am I real? I know the grandmas are real. Used to think that I was real, but the grandmas cannot see me. So am I real? I can't see. I can't see me. Can you see me? Am I real? Eyes that see me. Eyes are blind, or eyes even real? Huh. Once again, hop in those comments and we will continue to sing that song. It's no big whoop. We'll sing it all night for you.
No sweat.
One single word in the comments, and we will sing this song all night for you. That's the promise we've always made, and we'll always will make it for you out there. Oh my gosh. I learned to fly. Crash back down to the. I learned to fly. Then I crash back down to the. I learned to fly. And then I crash back down to the. I learned to fly. And then I crash back down to the
ground.
each of us, beautiful. Little baby bird inside of us, little baby bird inside of us is beautiful. Little baby bird gonna learn how to fly, gonna fall first, of course, that's beautiful. Each of us is that little baby bird, each of us inside a baby bird is beautiful. When we learn to fly, we're gonna fall, and of course, that's beautiful. Don't question how you're gonna fall or how you're gonna fly because it's beautiful. All of us now, all of us know, all of us look inside, we're beautiful. All of us are little baby bird, a little tiny baby bird, of course, is beautiful. Learn to fly, then I crash back down to the learn to fly, and then I crash back down to the learn to fly, then I crash back down to the learn to fly. I crash back down to the crawl to the top of the tree, and then you fall, and of course that's beautiful. All of us know that we are gonna fall, and we accept that's beautiful. Each of us now, each of us inside of the baby bird and falling, and it's beautiful. When you rise, the fall makes it sweet, and the fall makes it feel like it's beautiful. All of us need to fall, all of us constantly fall, and of course that's beautiful. When you want to fly, first you're gonna fall. When you fall, it's beautiful. If you want to get up high, get real high, first you fall, and that will be beautiful. All of us know that there ain't no way outside, and of course that's beautiful. Learn to fly, and I crash back down to the learn to fly, and I crash back down to the learn to fly. Perhaps you'll crash back down to the learn to fly. Perhaps you'll crash back down to the crash back down to the learn to fly, and then I crash back down to the learn to fly, and then I crash back down to the learn to fly. Perhaps I'll crash back down to the every single step could fall, you could fall, and of course that's beautiful. When you're gonna walk back home, pass by the woods that are scary and beautiful. Each of us knows each other, and we know that we all are beautiful. Look around yourself, look around the world, look inside, and everything is beautiful. We will fall, you will fall, that's fine, and it is beautiful. We are all trying to make it out of the earth, and of course that's beautiful. Reach up towards the sky, pull back down something you find beautiful. Past each moment now, singing some song or making something that's beautiful. Your whole life is once and once and once, and then it's beautiful. After that, who knows? That uncertainty is beautiful. Each of these moments, twist it out now, twist it up, be beautiful. Just know that you are, of course, a little baby bird, and that baby bird is beautiful. I learn to fly. I crash back down to the learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the learn to fly. And then I crash back down to the little baby bird. Little baby bird. Little baby bird, you're beautiful.
We all need to learn to fly.
Little baby bird in the woods.
Wolves.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
Back to, from the top. And that is a song intro as I remember it. Little baby bird. Little baby bird. Little baby bird, I promise you're beautiful.
Do you get this one though?
Little baby bird is beautiful. Ready to get this started? Let's do it. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods.
In the dark.
In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods.
In the dark.
In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the. All of us know now. All of us hiding. All of us scared now. All of us running. All of us hidden, all of us taken, all of us wanting, all of us running, all of us needing. In the dark, in the dark, in the woods.
In the dark.
In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods.
In the dark.
In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods.
In the dark.
In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark now. Each of our eyes are glowing now. Each of the wolves come chase us down. Each of the wolves in the dark, in the dark. Each of us knows, each of us is wolf now howling, now howling now. Each of those wolves with their paws come running, running in the dark, in the dark. All of us know that the wolves are coming in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. All of us knows that the wolves are ones in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. All of us knows that the wolves are growling in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. All of us knows that the wolves are howling in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods.
In the dark.
In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods.
In the dark.
In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods.
In the dark.
In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. Of course we're all scared. Of course we're all lonely in the dark. Of course we all need someone to reach out and take our hand in the dark. All of us are scared, need a little nightlight in the dark.
In the dark.
All of us have fears that come out in the dark. All of us know that there's really nothing to be scared of in the dark. You can tell yourself that 1,000,000 times and not believe it in the dark. Because there's secrets, there are ghosts in the dark. Just because you don't believe it, just because you don't see it in the dark, don't mean it's not there in the dark. Don't mean it ain't hiding in the dark. Don't mean it don't want to eat your face and consume your soul in the dark, in the dark, in the woods.
In the dark.
In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods.
In the dark.
In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods.
In the dark.
In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, in the dark. I'm gonna do another verse. Because sometimes we all get scared. It's okay for you to be scared. It's okay to think that something's hiding out there in the dark. You were walking through the woods and you thought you heard a sound, thought that you heard a twig breaking in the dark. You were on your way down to the lake with the girl that you really, really like. You were gonna make out down by the lake in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. You've been waiting for this day all summer. It's 1984. Your girlfriend is here and you are walking hand in hand and then a twig breaks. What was that? Oh, it was nothing she had said, but you had sworn that you heard something out there in the dark. in the dark. But she said it was nothing, and boy, your libido's throbbing, and you just want to get down there by that lake with your girlfriend Susie. You said, Susie, let's hurry. And she said, ha ha, Brad, you're funny. And you said, let's get down to the lake real quick and then we'll see. And then just as you thought that everything was fine, as you thought you and Susie would have a long, long life together, that's when you heard it. That's when you saw it. It was a shadow in the dark. It was a demon perhaps in the dark, but you knew that it saw you and smelled you. Somehow you knew it was hungry. You said, run, Susie, run. But she was wearing flip-flops, and you said, damn it, Susie. I told you, just don't wear those flip-flops. I said, what happens if we encounter a demon? A demon in the dark. And she said, Brad? She said, Brad, now's not the time. And she took off straight towards the demon. I said, Susie.
Susie!
The demon, of course, grabbed her up and he ate her, and then he was laughing. And I said, demon, is there anything I could do that will make you spare my life? He said, if you could produce a vanilla moon pie, that's all I want. And then I had one. I had a vanilla moon pie, but he ate me anyway because there's no satisfying a demon in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods.